So what's up, everybody? I had to go live because I had to take my mom to the doctor. So I just wanted to get the first video started for the day, and let's talk about it. So we got 50 Cent doing Power. Power's wrapped up. It wrapped up a little bit weak to me, but they got a good cast for Power 2. They got Method Man. They got Mary J. Blige. It looks like they got some other characters that are good. So I hope that Avanta, I see you. I hope that it's good and it turns into a good story. I mean, I'm gonna watch it. I didn't really like how it ended, but maybe Tommy's story continues on Power Book 3. I could see a lot of ways this could go, and they could all tie together. So we'll see. I'm gonna give it a chance. I didn't like how it ended, but maybe it had to end that way for them to do a continuation. So let's see how it all shakes out. I know that 50 has like other people working with him, so it's not going to be like perfect. I would, I got to see that life show. I don't know if anybody of you guys saw it, but it looks good, and it looks like 50 really had a lot of involvement in it, and it looks really polished. It's on ABC. I'm going to check it out. Um, I'm hearing good reviews about it, so I want to check that out. Mr. One Time Films, I see you, bro. Vanta, Victor, Erica, Trev Dog, live right now. Yes, Jason Paulson was good, man. Or Dominique, Tremaine, I see you, all of you. Desmond Brantley. Yeah, I know it took 5 episodes from one ending, but it was a good closure to everything. I could see the Tate thing going on with another thing. So, everything will kind of continue, but there's going to be no ghost, obviously. So then the BMF series, is that ever going to happen? Like, did Big Meech not want to do it? Is there a copyright issue? It looks like 50's having a problem getting the BMF thing done, and that's the thing we all want to see. I'll see Power Book 2, but I really want to see the BMF series. It's been 4 years since we've been teased with that. It's been 10 years since it's been in development. Just 50 got the rights to it in 2016. I'm excited for that because it's a real story, and it's a polarizing story. It's really a story from going from nothing to what Big Meech did, even though it wasn't obviously, some people lost their lives doing all that stuff. Amazing. And imagine him running a record company or something. He would have been, if he was able to really transition into music, man, if he had, if it had been like 5 to 10 years later, whoosh, Big Meech would have made a great transition and probably left it all behind. If you watch the BMF story, there was a point where he could have left it behind, but then things got too hot. That's a really good story. Then we got Nas. Is Nas gonna ever come out with his album? 2016, DJ Khaled says Nas album done. We didn't get any music. Then Jungle's teasing a couple years later, like, yeah, Nas working on that album. A year later or 2 years later. Then we get this. He doesn't even put his album out. He does a whole album with Kanye, 8 songs or something. That was kind of trash. Then he gives us a greatest hits. Not even a greatest hits. Lost Tapes 2, which was wasn't amazing. It wasn't like Lost Tapes 1, but it was good. And again, I'm only judging this on Nas's discography. And it's a shaky discography. You get the first and second album that was crazy. Then I think the third album was trash. It was the fourth album. One of them was trash. It was the one where he had Genuine on there, and it was like, "Shorty, don't hit my price." that was, and then he was like, that was the worst album. That Nas album, where he had the kissing song on there when Nas was trying to go pop. Nas had a bad 2 years. Was it Nostradamus album? Was it that album? No, it wasn't Nostradamus. What was it called? Maybe it was Nostradamus. Escobar, it says that shit. I still bought it. We bought albums like that. I can't believe you all listen to this guy. Nas had a bad 2 years, and then he got right back to being Nas. Like when he dropped Stillmatic, That was crazy. Nas got right back. See, I don't know what happened to Nas those 2 years because Nas was like super fire. You know, he had Illmatic, then he had It Was Written. Then the next two albums were like shaky, but then he got right back to being Nas. Like Jay-Z woke him up. Oh, the Damian Marley album was fire. That was fire. And I even like the Godson album. A lot of people didn't like that album. I thought that album was fire. And that, you know, even on those albums, like the Nostradamus album, there was still cuts in there that were great. Okay. I'm not going to say the whole album was trash. It's just like coming off of the first two albums, it was like, what's going on here? Nas was experimenting maybe, or maybe he was just comfortable, like being the best. I don't know. But yeah, we already know Nas has money. We're talking about rap skills here. Nas is invested very well. Yeah, what is up with AZ? AZ was one of my favorite rappers too. He's still out there. He's still doing shows and stuff. But Nas album, are we gonna get another one? Because like Big Sean confirmed that he's getting it. Oh, Jay Electronica's dropping an album. It's supposed to be with Jay-Z. That's the only way people will care about it if Jay-Z does a joint album with Jay Electronica. Nobody cares about Jay Electronica. Yeah, he's talented, but he's lazy. And I like Jay Electronica. I think he's nice. I was excited for his album coming out in 2010. In 2010, man, I was excited for that. But what is this guy doing? I was excited in 2010, and then we didn't get it, you know? Let me watch this guy behind me, man. He's acting a little spooky. Maybe I should scare him and start the car. He's tripping. He's looking real spooky back there. No, I'm always watching to see what's going on. I'm ready to always ready. Anyways, so we got me off track for a second. Okay, anyways, let's get back to it. Nas. Are we gonna get this album? Then Jay Electronica and Jay-Z, they're gonna drop like a Watch the Thrones. I like Jay Electronica, but like, just drop your album, dude. It's been a decade. Can you imagine teasing people for an album for a decade, bro? Yo, who remembers when Emrek went to Jay Electronica's house? That's my boy right there. Jay Electronica says, I don't know, Emrek went to his house. He thought you was a lift. There's no way you could mistake this car for a lift, my G. Nicole B was good. Victor Person was good. Jay Electronica, though, I'm glad he's dropping his album. I'm not gonna be negative. I'm gonna check it out, of course. And he's gonna be spitting on there. He's lyrical, you know. So Emrek's good. Do you have spooky shirts? If not, yeah, I have some. It's on my. If you go below and go to the shirt section, there's search in there. Or go to like Teespring and look for JordanTower spooky, or just go to any video on my YouTube on the computer and you'll see it. I appreciate that, man. That'll be awesome if you got one. I got it with a little ghost on there. I got to do better ones though. I'm gonna do better ones too. Any word on Lloyd Banks' new music? I think Lloyd Banks is just chilling. He'll come out with new music though. Lloyd Banks can't stay away from the mic, and he's one of my favorite artists too, man. But like, there's so much music you guys even haven't listened to with Lloyd Banks. Go on his YouTube channel, and you'll hear his last couple of years where he was dropping just not everything, but nobody was listening to it. Lloyd Banks has a lot of music nobody's listened to on YouTube. Go to his YouTube channel. Make a jogging suit with hashtag Spooky Gang. And not enough people will buy it, to be honest with you. Do you feel like Joel's is going to get back to it when he gets out? No. Joel Santana's had he had a decade to get to it, and he didn't. Even when in 2017-18, when he put me and Emrek on the intro of his song from a snippet of a video we did, I reached out to him, and I was like, yo, I'll help you get back to it. You know, like, I can still offer my services. All you need is like the product, you know. All he needed was a lot of videos, like a ton of videos, and you could have got back to it. Just like we tried to do in 2007 and 8. 2008, we tried to get him back to it. 2007, 8, and 9. But he wanted to do Skull Gang, and that was just not it. it wasn't it, man. I'm not trying to be negative. I like Juelz. I think he's super talented, and I think it's a waste of talent. I think he got lost, man. Like, he was really lost around that time. He was doing the lean heavy, and I didn't know what he was doing. I noticed he kept sipping on that Hawaiian punch. And later I realized it was lean. I was like, Big John 512 was good. I really like Juelz, though, man. Don't get me wrong. Okay, I'm not trying to like. I'm just being honest. I listen. I could admit my faults too. I could admit that in 2011 and 12, I lost the love of. I'd say 2012 more. I just lost the love of the whole game. Period. And I fell back, and I let myself fall off from music videos. You know, I had some bad managers. I was not sipping with them, bro. Trust me. I don't. I tasted lean once. It tastes great with Sprite, but it's not. It's a drug. You know. Why did I stop working with Yo Gotti? What happened with Yo Gotti was in 2011. Yo Gotti told me he was going to start. He tried to keep it real with a director from Memphis. Gotti didn't like this. He didn't like. See, I had a lot of. I picked all the videos I did with Gotti, and I really believed in Yo Gotti, and I really liked his music. So I would be like, "Yo, you should do this one. You should do this one." Because like when you're too involved in the art, it's not good to pick your own stuff. And I was right. I picked Touchdown. I picked the shootout video. I picked off. I picked all those. White World. I picked those. He wanted to do different ones. I did. I picked those, and they were winners. Touchdown was my favorite. Yeah, because for see me too. It was so easy to shoot that video because it was so much fun. Um. So. So what happened was, Yo Gotti called me one day. He's like, "Yo, I'm gonna start kind of using this other director from Memphis for a couple videos because he's from Memphis." And I was like, "Yo, bro, that guy wasn't trying to do videos with you a couple of years ago when it was just like regular. I flew myself out, did videos with you, you know. Yeah, you might have put me in a hotel, but I flew myself out." And he said, "Yo, I might just do this for a minute." I said, "All right." And, you know, he did that. And then he stopped working with the guy after like 2 or 3 videos. So I was like, all right. I mean, it was weird. But I don't think he liked that I like was so hands-on. I think he wanted to be more calling all the shots. Like, you know, I wouldn't treat him like I wouldn't treat him like a superstar. I never treated people like that. So sometimes people don't like that, and I think that's what it was. But hey, it is what it is. I wasn't gonna like be a kissing butt. You know what I mean? So he did what he had to do, Yo Gotti is an independent guy, you know, so he could do whatever he wants. It just wasn't going to work from that point forward. But man, what we did was great. Same thing happened with 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz just, I didn't treat him like a superstar. I mean, I knew him from Titty Boy to 2 Chainz, and you know, he felt like he was bigger than working with me at one point. And they can do whatever they want. If you want someone to be around you and kiss your butt, go get somebody else. I mean, no love lost, you know. The thing that hurt is I thought these people were my friends and they weren't. That's the mistake I made. And I tell everybody that when you're doing business, there's no friends. It's always business. You might feel like they got your back and they're your friend. Trust me, they will do what's best for them. So always do what's best for you. That's all. That's only advice that I could get from that to give to somebody else. It's always business, and I felt like it was friendship. So I was like, yo, I would defend Gotti or 2 Chainz. I would push them. I'd be like, yo, they're next. I would make sure they did tracks with certain people if I knew somebody. And I shouldn't have gone above and beyond because, like, I mean, I'm always going to do that. That's just my flaw in life. You know what I mean? That's why you do what you do. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The Soldier Boy video was nice, too. It was nice working with Soldier Boy around that time. But, I knew, Soldier Boy just works with whatever's hot at the moment. I already knew that about him. Soldier Boy's a good guy, deep down, kinda. But the 2 Chainz and the Gotti one hurt because I thought I thought we were friends. I don't know why. I just did. I got too emotionally invested those um in those deals because I really believed in them. And I was right. I knew they were going to be superstars. So, hey, it feels good to be right. Gotti was already doing well in the Midwest, but I knew that like New York needed to hear him, the West needed to be on him. He was already like really big in the Midwest, in like Atlanta, that area. The cannibal bamboos. I see all you guys in here. Sorry, I'm just rambling at this point. I hope you guys smash that like button if you're in the room. So we got Jay Electronica's album coming. He said it's coming. That doesn't mean it's coming. He said that 10 years ago. I was feeling Gotti's Breakfast Club interview. It was cool. I think that he's looking for a new deal. I don't think he's going to go independent. I think he's going to still do a major, but probably a different split. The Birkin bag or what did he say? What do you want, a Birkin bag or a boutique? You can't make people be entrepreneurs. So that sounded crazy. I understand though. You don't buy girls. You shouldn't buy everybody everything. Do you think 50 Cent is this? No, I do not, Miss True. I know that's a lie. How was it working with Gucci? 2000, when I started working with him in 2006, it was good. Because that was raw Gucci Man. 05, 06. That was raw Gucci Man. It was cool being friends with Gucci Man those years. Then he got really famous. I stopped working with him. Then we worked again in 2010. But he was on a lot of things. And he kept missing times we were supposed to get up, and he said, I know you're mad at me, and it didn't matter. Gucci Man's Gucci Man. I think he's a little weird now, but I don't know him anymore. So it is what it is. He acts a little weird now. Ron Cut videos helped him a lot. What's the best pub deals? I don't know. Gucci Man's just, he's different. Jail changed him. This jail experience changed him. He's been to jail a lot. And then this girl is changing him. But that's fine. No, I do not think the order of protection with 50 Cent is real. We want the big belly Gucci. I just want... The real Gucci's in there. You can see it come out every once in a while. Like with the Angela Yee thing, you kind of saw it come out. But he's with this girl. And, if he goes too far to that Gucci Man, then he gets in trouble. So it's probably better he doesn't. What happened to 50 Cent BMF? I don't think they're going to do the series. I'm going to be honest. Like, I think there's something wrong that we don't know about. 50 Cent's trying to get more clout by doing the ABC show. He's got the Power show. Once he proves his success with ABC, he'll probably get greenlit for the BMF show. He probably needs a bigger budget. What's your problem with Frenchie? No problem. You can't accept honesty. I'm just telling you how it is. Are you ever going to do videos with coming artists like you used to? You never know. I never say never. No, I don't do those shout out things because it says... I would never do a shout out again. Somebody tricked me with a shout out before. I only shout out real people's names. BMF guys are home or not with the BMF show. Interview Tony Yayo. Okay, JT looking like he waiting for 120. Bamboos. I'm waiting for my mom to get out of the doctor. She has to check up. You have to mature, JT. You can't stay the same. That's true. Have you ever worked with Cameron? A little bit, not really. Thanks, though, bro. Anthony, I appreciate it. You got the skills. Man at 50 now. Last EP of Power Trust. Yeah, it was pretty hard. City Boy. That's nice of you, JT. Well, it's your mother, like... you gotta be there, right? Smash that like button if you guys are in the room. That's very important to smash the like button. I hope you guys are all having a great day. I hope you're keeping bad energy away from you. I hope that you are focused on goals, and if you're in a bad place mentally right now, where you're not where you want to be, most of us aren't. Keep working towards where you want to be, and if you want to do something, do it. You don't have to drop everything and do it. Do it on the side. Allocate a few more hours to your day to do something that you want to do, and do baby steps with it. If you want to like learn how to play the guitar or be an artist, take vocal lessons at night, or record a little bit at night. You don't have to buy the best recording equipment. You can buy recording equipment for cheap. You don't have to have the best stuff. Man, when I started doing music videos, I had a decent camera, but the lighting I would use would be like work lights from Home Depot. I just made it happen because I couldn't afford the big camera lights. So yeah, I worked with Gorilla Black. He's in jail. He did fraud. So what I would do is I bought lights at Home Depot, and I would like bend the metal on them so they could take the film filters. And you just really gotta like make it happen with your budget. Don't like take a loan. Don't put it on the credit card. Do what you can afford, and like take baby steps, because that way you'll figure out if you're meant to do it or not. Maybe you're not meant to do it. Like if you want to start a boutique, do it online first. Don't go open a storefront. Don't go open a wing store because you want to cook, open a restaurant. You think that, oh man, if I open a wing store, my wings are the best. Do it on like a food cart or something first, or maybe like do like meal plans or get a food truck, because like then you don't have this overhead of a store with a lease that you can't get away from. Be careful. I always wonder how certain businesses stay in business. Like you see these rug stores, mattress stores. There's a million mattress stores, right? If you drive around, you will see, pay attention, you'll see 10 mattress stores within a mile. Nobody's buying that many mattresses, man. How are these places staying in business? You got to think about stuff like that. Like, there's no way this place is in the red. They're probably in debt. A lot of businesses are in debt. You got to be careful, and you got to really think about it. Like most businesses have to make $1,500 to $2,000 a day minimum to stay afloat. That's a lot of money. Think about that, $1,000 to $2,000 daily. That's a lot of burgers and fries you got to sell. That's a lot of wings. So you got to, and then sometimes you just go in the red, and then you got to then you're just in a hole that you can't get out of. So do things in baby steps. Think about it. Bed Bath & Beyond is probably going to go out of business this year. I've been saying that for years to certain people around me. I'm like, there's no way Bed Bath & Beyond can survive. It's a warehouse full of way beyond. There's not that much Bed Bath anymore. There's, pots and pans, silverware for your wedding, pictures, curtains, stuff you've seen on TV, pillows. There's no way this place can stay in business. You don't even know what they got. You know what? It's better off going to Walmart because, hey, there's a section for that. There's a section for food. You can do everything at Walmart. I think the best thing for Bed Bath & Beyond would be to get absorbed by Target, Walmart, something like that, and have a Bed Bath & Beyond section in that store, because then you're supplying Walmarts with that stuff, but you don't have a whole store space you got to fill up. Like Bed Bath & Beyond is just, it should just be part of another store. It should be part of Walmart or a Target, a Target, something like that. Who do you think Cassidy versus Arnold? Cassidy's losing all his battles, man. Now he's making beats that are like, whoa, kind of spooky. Smash that like button. Let's get it over 70 likes. So yeah, a lot of these stores like Bed Bath and Beyond's going to go out of business. They're going to miss their bonds in a couple months, and they're going to go out of business within a year, and they're going to liquidate. And you're going to see a lot of Bed Bath and Beyond products and Marshalls and what's the other store? TJ Maxx, Home Goods, because those are the stores that buy these liquidations. Amazon's knocking people up. I still like to go to brick and mortar. That's what they call it. I like to go to the Walmart. I like to go to Target for certain stuff. Like you don't always know what you're going to get on Amazon. Then you got to send it back. You got to go to UPS, send it back. It's a lot of hassle when you get the wrong thing from Amazon. I have plenty of stuff I've never returned. And it's just like, it's a waste of money. But when you're in like a Walmart or a Target or a Home Depot, like Home Depot will probably never go out of business. Lowe's, I don't think they're going to be able to compete with Home Depot. I like Home Depot a little bit better, but I think it depends on your area. Sometimes the Lowe's is more fire than Home Depot. Lou for Brooms, what's good? Yo, smash that like button. Let's get it over 70. So yeah, man, just be careful. Like, make sure you focus on what you want to do. Try to get it done. And don't let your fear get in the way. You might feel bad and you might want to just shut down and just sit on the couch and eat a, chicken sandwich and look at the TV. But you got to at least try every day a little bit. I'm doing the same thing with my workout right now. I do a little bit each day, trying to get back on track. I stopped working out for a while. I let stress take the best of me and just worked and took care of family. And then I let myself go. So now I got to get my eating back on track, which I'm doing. And I'm working out a little bit each day until it's not such a hassle to work out. I built a little gym in my garage to just get the workouts going, and then I'll start going to the gym and really working out for an hour a day. Gotta get it, man. Anyways, guys, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Hit that like button on your way out for a positive vibe. Stay with good vibes. Stay working hard. I love you guys, and I will check you guys on the next one. It's Jordan Tower, and I'll check you guys later.